everybody, and welcome to another episode of my series on the DeathCraft server. What a nice looking red horizon we have here. I have my night vision crystal potion effect, and that's making the colors of the sky kind of bonky. But I wanted to show you what I've done off camera, but I think I want to get rid of the rain first. And I've been waiting a while for the nighttime to come up, but what's happened is the rain prevents me from being able to see very clearly what time it is. So my timewood tree shows that it's about that time. We should be almost ready to go to sleep. So let's head inside, go to sleep, get rid of the rain, bring up the daytime, and then I can give you a better view. Very good, and our potion effects just ended. Instead of grabbing it, I think I'll wait. Let's just head out here for a minute. I want to show you, and it's still raining. I guess it's going to rain all day. Well, we're not on the Minecraft server, but this is what I have so far. It's sort of an arch, and it looks almost like a bow when you add this line here. And I don't know quite what to do with this line, whether to make it spiral or something. I'm not too sure. I may just leave it like that, or maybe add some corners of a different color, maybe red or dark red. But this is what I have, a line of white and black borders around in a circular pattern. And the way I did this was measure from where the beam was. Here's the beam of light. All of them are the same distance away from the base. But from here, where the center part is, see where this grilled glass is? That's where I measured from. The very corner where the furthest extent of that grilled glass was, I started placing blocks, and I'm 6 away from it, from the beam. So what I did was put another 6 blocks away from that out to here. And then, as you can see on my text, I went up in numbers until I saw on my builder's device, I think it's called a builder's helper or something. I kept going up in numbers until I saw that the builder's helper indicated that it was touching the grilled glass. So from the center, which was here, to the base was a total of, I think it was 20. Let's see. 20 was where it made a perfect circle, the size that I wanted. So I left it up and I started building using that builder's helper. Oh, we have daytime now. Okay, so the rain is gone. Squirrel. Anyway, so yeah, so I started building around that builder's helper, and that helped a lot, hence the name. So I don't want to get rid of it. I thought of maybe just getting rid of it, but then we have the beam coming across doing the same thing. So I'd like a purpose for it, and so I'm going to leave this here, but maybe design it a little bit. And then I'll do all 4 sides and bring you back. But this is what I wanted to show you that we've gotten so far. As you can see, it's a nice futuristic look, a nice design for science fiction, I guess, is the look I'm going for. Plenty of machines and design inside also. So this is what we have, and I guess I'll bring you back when we have more done. We left off with just one of the pillars on the corner. I think it was that one. And I've gone through some time doing the rest of them. I did all 4 of them. And as you can see, our base is looking snazzy. This is awesome. It's looking real nice. I'm really proud of it. I like it a lot. A lot. It looks real nice. It looks so futuristic and science fiction-y, if you will. I like the design. I like that I put grays instead of all black and white. You know, I had thought that maybe the black and white would look more laboratory type, but the gray does add a little bit of a neutral appeal to it, and so I do like it. Now the sky is flickering because we're sort of on the border of another biome or something like that. But here is a very near finished product of our base. There's still some more things that I want to add for the roof. That's why I left that area open. But also in these areas here, I do have a plan, as well as for the center part. And I want to think about it a little bit more before I get started with it. But I don't think we're going to do it for this episode. What we're going to do in this episode now is... Actually, no. There is something that I didn't do that's left to do here. And that is that I put these pillars of energized glowstone on each of the corners. And I left this one out because I wanted to show it on screen how I do it. And I think I'm going to need a couple of blocks. Yeah, let me get some more schist. Oh, I don't have much more. Marble, we got this, and glass if we need it. Yeah, I think we have everything we need now. So basically what I do, let me trade with that one. I won't need a shovel. But what I do is, okay, so I want 3 columns of the glowstone. So I cut out 3 holes here. I go to the middle, and I'm going to try to hit this block right there. So I go like that, and that should spread out evenly to all 3 because I'm equidistant from the 3 holes there. So they should fill it up evenly. Not okay, I did clear that out. So it should go up into an encased area here and stop it inside there. So that'll be fine. Now, there is something else to do here, is that I cover this up. I'm going to need some regular... what's this called? Marble block. And now we hit that block here, so it's safe to hit these, I believe. I hope they don't cover. Not everything is perfectly symmetrical, but it is... Let's see, where was it? Yeah, it was here. So is it safe to go here? If we go like that? Let's check it. Did it turn off? No, it's still on, so we're good. Alright, so yeah, that's how I did that. Oh, yeah, I did block one of them off. So it looks like it's this one. Oh, now it's shut off entirely. I guess it was that one. See, this is kind of tricky to get this right. Let's see if I can... Yeah, it was these 2 I gotta leave open. Alright, so that's that. Now, where do I go? I guess it's here, like that. I guess that'll do. Let me just fill this in, like that. So you can see that there's a couple little differences between corners. Not everything is precisely even or symmetrical. I guess I did it again. Yeah, now if this flows, this should work. Let me just go out there again and get this right. So what is it that's missing? Let's grab this again and reset it. There we go. Now we'll have to hit it from below. So we can go over here. Okay. That should do that. And now we have 3 openings, I believe. Let's see, where are the 3? No, I think I covered all 3. No, that's not it. So where are they? I guess they're further back. Yeah, these are the 3. Okay, so I'm hitting this block here. And it's not going to make its way to this one if this is covered here. Alright. And we want to hit this one also. So we got to open that up. And now we can hit the block. And we got to cover this up. Let's see. And that should do, I believe. Yep. Right there. Okay, so that does that. It's covered all around. And now let's head inside, and this is what I want to do. I want to make some reusable safari nets, and I've made a pattern for it. We're going to make about, I guess, 20, and then we'll head out and start grabbing some of the mobs around here. The passive, the neutral, and the hostile mobs. Alright guys, we are back and recording, and after collecting all those mobs, I came across this, and I'd like to check it out. Got my coin of fortune on. Let's see if we can break in here. We have an aura node here, which is cool. We'll be messing around with that for a while. So let's light this place up and investigate what's down here. They're making their way up already. Get rid of you and you. And now let's head down. Very good. I guess we can collect these. We got a bedrock pick. Why not? Got plenty of space in my inventory. Don't need them, but that's the easy way to get rid of them at least. Alright, Let's check these guys out. Got a disc, gradient, nice. Another disc, let's check. A long time ago, that's the Star Wars one, I believe. So we got some canola seeds and another builder's wand. Let me get rid of some of this good stuff and put them in here maybe. I got another bag of holding here. And we'll fill it up with, I don't need the junk. Alright, let's check. So we got the builder's one, and in here we got some matrices, whatever those are. Alright, let's continue, and I'll bring you back. Well, that was a lot of fun to record, that little session we had there. I want to show you this little section that I found here of magical forest biome. This is right outside my tree farm, and I noticed a silverwood tree growing here. I cut it down, and I left this just to mark off where I cut it down from. But as you can see, this is no bigger than about 15 blocks. I measured it to around here, and it's an entire biome encased in one little chunk here. So I cut it down, and before I did, I made sure that I infused, or I enchanted this sickle with Fortune 3, as you can see. And then I set it up for this power, and I started cutting it down, because you're only supposed to get something like it's 3 saplings out of 10. A third of a chance of getting 1 sapling per tree. Well, enchanting with fortune and using this V strength, I got 2 saplings. 2 saplings total. And I don't know if the fortune actually worked. This is a chance thing. So I'll have to plant it again and see if I can reproduce those results. I'm going to lay it down here and wait till it grows. I'm not going to bone meal it. I'm going to let it grow naturally in the magical forest biome. I think there is some kind of an effect that it has in growing in this biome over against growing it in any other biome. So I'm just going to let it wait and see if we can grow another one and have the same results using the same sickle, and we'll see what happens. And so what I was thinking is that since we're building a spaceship out in the galaxy age that Blizzard built, this base is complete, nearly complete. I mean, there's just a couple little additions for visual appeal. I'm kind of thinking let's move our base, not permanently, but for at least a little time, and just give it a little story backline of what's going on. We've been getting a lot of rain on this server. Right now it hasn't rained, but this is like, it's strange because it rains every day, and there's something going on with the server where it's raining a lot. So, seems like there's a flood coming. And that's why I'm collecting all of the mobs. With this gravestone that I found in the nether, we're going to mark off a closing for this base and an opening to the new base that I'm going to set my efforts on. It's going to be a lot of work to create a new base out in the galaxy. So, with that, with the flooding of this planet, we need to collect all the mobs, and that's what I've just done. I still have a few more mobs to collect. The orange creeper from the nether, some of the Twilight Forest, Hollow Hills mobs. Still a lot of work to do, and I'll get to that. But, you know, there is one mob that I collected, and I didn't get a chance to see what it was. It's in this cage, and it's called the Tower Golem. I don't know if it's that Carmenite Golem that I saw, but I figure if I place it here... Oh, that's what it is, yeah. Okay, so we'll let one spawn. We may be able to kill it if it's down there. Let's see if we can spawn them down. But, yeah, we'll spawn these and capture them. Actually, I did capture them in a reusable safari net, so we'll have him. Now, I wonder if the light is going to be a problem for him to spawn, because he's spinning, but he's not spawning. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the light level is too high. So I'll knock him down, and we'll take a couple of samples of these over to the galaxy base after we built it. But now, let's go inside and see if we can reproduce some of them as we head to the lower level. And it's this one. Alright, we got our night potion crystal. But I've installed the blizz here and the Carmenite ghasts there. You know what I'll do is turn off the lights. Or turn on the lights, I mean. This way the other mobs won't spawn. And that'll make the blizz and the ghasts spawn more. Or have more of a chance of spawning. Let's see if we can get one. There's a blizz. And so from the blizz we can get a drop called the blizz rod. And a blizz rod is basically something you can use for coolant. For cooling engines down or reactors down. That's something I particularly am interested in doing, any reactors or anything. But the drop that they give, the blizz rod, can be converted to blizz dust, and the dust can be made into a cryogenic or cryo form of liquid that's a coolant. And then we have the erghasts that drop tears, which are very useful. And as you can see, the grinder is like 2 levels below, but it can still reach up to kill them. And if we go upstairs, we could probably see how many we have so far. I had 12 tears inside my ME. Let's see what we got so far. 61. Going up very quickly. As you can see, the gunpowder's coming up. Tears. Let's see. Didn't catch it in time there. Let's see. 64. We got 3 in just 5 seconds. But yeah, they come up quite a bit. I don't know if I have to be nearby for them to spawn. Apparently not. Let me turn this off because it's getting kind of scary here. I think we're getting too many here. Turn that off. And they're getting killed. Some of them were 3 blocks above. And the grinder is still reaching them. So we'll let that end. But let me show you what we got from this session. And I'll slowly pan over them as I close off my episode. There's still quite a number of mobs yet to go to collect all the ones we want to collect. Anything that is collectible. Even the Naga, if I can find one. And, well, we'll see what is collectible. But as you can see, I have the hostiles and the neutrals down below, and the peaceful mobs up above. But like I said, we still have a few more to go. And I think I'm going to call it quits for this episode. And I'll say thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.